So many times I've attempted to predict the results over a race weekend, and I've been wrong every single time. So today I decided I'm going to let AI do the predicting for the rest of the season because it's probably going to be more accurate than me. So let's get right into it. I'm going to let AI predict the Imola Grand Prix. Okay, so I've got ChatGPT pulled up here. First of all, I want to get straight into it. I think we have to go in for the qualifying first and just ask who do we think is going to come out on top in qualifying. So I guess I'm just going to ask.
I need you to predict the Imola Grand Prix. Please start with qualifying. Now let's see what it says.
Oh, Sergio Perez Red Bull Racing, Lewis Hamilton Mercedes, Carlos Sainz Ferrari, Ocon Alpine. Now I thought AI is meant to be smart.
Half of these drivers don't even drive for these teams anymore.
Be right back. Okay, so I've now got the full driver lineup locked in. As you might have just seen, I had some difficulties with, well, ChatGPT had some difficulties with figuring out the right grid, but I feel like we finally got the right grid. So now we're going to dive in straight into the predictions. So first, let's go in for qualifying. Okay, give me your predictions for qualifying. 1 to 20. Let's see. Thinking. Okay, we have got our qualifying predictions, and for a pole position, we have got Max Verstappen. With 3 poles already this year, including Miami, and Red Bull's recent one-lap dominance, Verstappen starts on top. Then we have Lando Norris, McLaren's low drag MCL40, and Norris' knack for extracting that extra 10th. He nearly beat Verstappen's time. So we have Lando Norris P2, Lewis Hamilton in 3rd. Now that is quite a bold prediction from ChatGPT. Mercedes, you know what, I'm just going to ignore that. And I'm going to ignore that too. We're going to ignore the text. Okay, Mercedes, Hamilton in 3rd, George Russell 4th, Charles Leclerc 5th, Carlos Sainz 6th for Williams, Oscar Piastri. They're predicting Oscar Piastri to have a shocking weekend. Well, maybe not a shocking weekend, a shocking qualifying. We got Fernando Alonso P8, Gasly 9th, Lance Stroll 10th, Kimi Antonelli only 12th. The rookie's rapid learning curve in qualifying slots him in P12. Are there any other shockers? I feel like Albon in 14th is that's a bit of a shocker. Who have we got last? Nico Hülkenberg. These are some predictions that, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have made. Max Verstappen, Lando Norris 1 and 2. You can debate. I wouldn't have had Hamilton in 3rd. Who else? Maybe wouldn't have Piastri in 7th. So let's see if these come to fruition. I would like to do a video afterwards, seeing how much they got right. But maybe I'll do that for my next prediction video to see how much ChatGPT got right. Okay, now
Give me your
race predictions 1 to 20 and anything you think might happen during the race, i.e. retirements or crashes between drivers. Okay, let's see what they say. Okay, we have our race predictions, and they have got Max Verstappen to convert a pole into a win. Consistent race pace, superior tire management, and overtaking will see him convert pole into victory. Holds P2 at lights out, steers clear of trouble, hangs on for the final podium spot. Interesting. Lewis Hamilton uses his soft hard tire stint to leapfrog Russell in the middle stint and take P3. Is there any? I want to see some drama. Fernando Alonso executes a textbook one stop. Now, I would be very shocked if Fernando Alonso finishes 6th. Carlos Sainz battling brake overheating in the high speeds. Oscar Piastri. So they're predicting Oscar Piastri not to turn a bad qualifying into a good race. Quiet, mistake-free run nets him well earned P8, and a couple of late fastest laps underlines McLaren's race pace. But if this underlines McLaren's race pace, why is he 8th? Is there anything? Is there any other bits of drama? Alex Albon to have a spin. Okay, now I see down here we have retirements and crashes. Now, this is where it gets juicy. And if it predicts anything right, quite frankly, I'm going to be very scared. On lap 8 at Variante Alta. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. Franco Colapinto. Oh, retired. They have Franco Colapinto to retire on his debut for Alpine. Locks up into the gravel, trying to avoid Hajar's RB03, the Alpine's recovery, which can't free him. Oliver Behrman, the Haas slides into the barriers at Aquiminar. This is not good for me pronouncing. On lap 14, after debris from Lawson's incident, suspension damage forces retirement. Kimi Antonelli retired. Rookie error. Runs wide at Tamburello on lap 41. Clipping the wall hard. Front wing damage leads to hydraulic failure. Ouch. Gabriel Bortoleto. Heat-soaked electrical failure in the Sauber. Sidelines him on lap 50 while he was fighting Ocon for P11. Nico Hulkenberg. Late race fire under the floor. Late race fire under the floor. Ends his event on lap 62 just after passing Behrman's stricken car. Damn. Key race takeaways. Red Bull's dominance continues, but Norris sees McLaren almost snatches a 1-2 at race pace. Midfield collisions. Hajar, Colapinto, Lawson, Behrman shake up the points. A flurry of retirements from Debris. A flurry of retirements from Debris and rookie errors open the door for Albon to score. Now wait a minute. Didn't they say Albon? Now you have Alex Albon in 13th. So how is he scoring a point? No. Maybe I'm tripping. This is not a sprint weekend, is it? God, if this is a sprint weekend, this whole video's ruined. There is quite a few interesting things here. I think I'm more interested to see if any of the retirements happen, because that would be a bit suspicious. Also, I guess you could say some surprises. If Lewis Hamilton's get a podium this weekend, I'll be very surprised because the Ferrari just seems to have no pace. I really don't think they're bringing many upgrades. Kimi Antonelli in 12th would not be a good weekend for him. Anything else? That's about it. That's about the key takeaways, unless I'm just completely missing something. But I do think this is pretty interesting just to get, because their predictions are kind of based off fact and probability, while my predictions are mostly biased and based on unpredictability, because everything I predict never comes true. But I feel like these could come true. Again, I guess we'll just see what happens. But I am looking forward to this weekend. I think it's going to be a good weekend. And then next week we got Monaco. I didn't want to talk about Monaco. Actually, I have a video coming out about Monaco, which I think you might enjoy. So yeah, but that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big like and subscribe. Let me know if you like this sort of video, if you want to see them continue throughout the season for each weekend or each race. Maybe I'll continue to do this as I learn a bit more about AI and how to use it properly. As you see, I had my struggles with it, but let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your predictions as well. I would love to read them. I love reading everyone's opinions and predictions. It's what I love about this channel, and building a community. It's one of my favorite things, just seeing everyone's different opinions. Again, always be respectful. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.